We do like
loading.
before the stream stuff. This is it.
It might have gone through. Like it definitely. Don't count it. Don't count it yet because it shut down. Like, and then I think I managed to like get in the little buffer window. I did. Right. Okay, I got in the buffer window before it was just like, don't ignore that stream key, and it started. Okay. So I think we're good.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Grey Modron March. My name is Jordan with a silent PH in the middle. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. Let's start with the person in the top corner of my Zoom call. Her name is LB. Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. I'm playing Siren. She is the assassin rogue tiefling.
With a cat behind you. And up next is Rachel. Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Rachel, and tonight I'm playing Nyx, the Fire Genasi Barbarian. I forgot who I was for a minute there.
When you play too many games, you get that problem. Up next is Lex, Internet's Lex. Who are you playing?
The most famous person here, obviously. I'm playing Shifter, the illusionist wizard. They, them.
Ooh, fantastic. And last but not least, Mr. Ted, who are you playing?
I am Ted, and I swear I professionally run this channel. Totally. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Check me out on YouTube. I'll be playing Lagwin, the Blade Singer Wizard.
Fantastic. This is a game that is loosely based on the adventure The Great Modron March, which is the 2nd edition Planescape adventure. Our friends are bouncing around all over. And let's get right into it. So, previously on a very special Great Modron March, the team had teleported into the Sea of Uncertainty and found their way to Timeborn, which is a hodgepodge city of crumbling walls. The sky of this area is an ever-changing view, as Timeborn is the only structure on a weird asteroid that breaks through planar barriers, and the sky reflecting the current plane of existence the asteroid is currently in. Our team members learned that it is possible to teleport out of here very easily. They are not trapped by any means, or they could also fly up and visit the current plane that is above them. But curiosity has kept them in the city. They made a friend named Darley who works at the Interpreters Guild, who showed them around the city. And with money to burn in their pockets, our adventurers ran to the World-Swept Market and found Marigold, a female drow who bought and sold some various magical items to our party members. Darley seemed interested. Oh no, not Darley. Marigold seemed interested in Lagwin's Sunblade, realizing that it was just part of a greater magical item. The Library of Worlds remains left for exploration in Timeborn. Will our party members stay and explore? Will they look for a way back to Sigil? And what of that black mysterious key that poor intern Phil was pushed into? Or the mysterious dark blades that are being outfitted in the abyss as a war between the gods Kira and Sali and Lolth is coming to a realization? I believe we ended on a long rest? I could be wrong.
I see all of my things recharged, so I'm assuming that's what happened.
I think we had no combat last week, is what I am remembering. It was just a shopping episode.
Yes, so it was. Yeah. That's right. It was.
So what you're saying is we can attune to our new item.
You can. Yes, I will say that.
That's right.
Did I ever get that item as far as like a stat block?
Probably. I can find it and send it to you.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
What did you? I don't. Wait. Remind me what happened, because I don't remember.
I got that. Remember, Siren got really drunk and asked if there's something about making out, and then.
Yeah, no, I remember you lied about money, and then we caught you in your lie about money. And then we gave you money.
Still gave her a lot of gold.
To buy a thing, and I don't remember what
Siren
it was.
Siren does not remember. So.
Oh, it was a blade, a star blade.
A star blade,
it's a special star dagger. You
Yeah.
can hide it in the night sky and then pluck it out. It's so dramatic.
I love it.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, that was I know Jordan had screen capped that stat block.
Yes,
and shared
I
it in
see
Discord.
that. It's just not in D&D Beyond.
Oh, well, that's...
No, it is not. So that's a custom item from... you guys are on the Plane Breaker, which is the asteroid from Bonnie Cook Games. It just felt like a cool place that I wanted to utilize this. And since Lex said that, he's like, well, I'm going to teleport us, but I have no idea where we're going to go. I decided that we're going to wind up on the Plane Breaker. So there was the Wand of Dimensional Blasting that I think
Yeah.
Lex
I
took.
got it.
Yeah,
I got
that's
that. I
right.
got that image. It's
And a Starblade, and then did you guys get a magic carpet? I forget.
Yes, a magic carpet.
There's
That's
a
what we
magic
got.
carpet, yes. And then Nyx also
Magic
bought Wings
carpet.
of Flying because she trusts no one with flying anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
Wings of Flying. There you go.
In combat.
in
combat.
a small little aside, I brought up Nyx as a character at the D&D Content Creator Summit because I spent lunch with all the artists that do all the art for all the books.
Ooh.
And they were talking about like what can we do from an art perspective to improve the game. And I said magic art for every magic item. And I said there was a picture of a boots of flying and wings of flying. And one of the players at my table chose the wings because they looked so cool. And I said, well, yes, everybody can make up items to make them look like whatever they want, right? But some people need that visual thing and be like, oh, that's cool. I look at that. But if you have like 6 rings and you're like, I'll pick a ring, and one of them is just like, it kind of looks just like a silver band, but this one looks really cool. Maybe I'll pick that. And I was like, so get us art for everything.
Person.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah. And that's a lot to ask, but I totally agree because I think this dagger had a bigger impact on LB and Siren by being the like night sky and the blade and stuff. Whoa.
Well, especially as we've learned that there are people that are incapable of imagining things for themselves.
That's true.
You know, like they can't picture things in their head. So an image of something goes a long way to help you understand and embrace what's going on. So anyway, our game possibly impacting the future of D&D.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so you guys got a lot of cool magic items and stuff. I believe she had them all ready for you, and transactions were final, etc. It's still in the day. You can attune to your magic items, I think, if you really want to do that. It's just a short rest. There's nothing dangerous, really, about this place. The danger is kind of leaving, in that you could, like, wind up in the abyss or something. So, but yeah. I don't know. There, again, like I said, there was the Library of Worlds is kind of the last larger structure here in the city. And then outside of the city is those little stone pathways that are that separate the Sea of Uncertainty. And we talked about digging on the beach. I believe Lagwin dug on the beach for a little while to find some magical items. So of the things to do in the city, that's kind of what we have left. You can swim around the Sea of Uncertainty and find something uncertain, or talk to Darley. Maybe she can help you at the Interpreters Guild. I can't remember specifically, but I feel like you wanted to utilize her.
Oh, we did.
The Interpreters Guild for something. So,
yeah, Schiffer will deal with that.
Yeah, because we got the carpet, so we don't have to worry about different means of flying to get up if we want to go to the next kind of plane or whatever it was above. Oh, because that's right, because the plane shifts above one above us. It changes.
The sky will change to whatever plane you're in. And it's not just the sky, like it's the whole around there. But on top of the Library of Worlds, they have an observatory where they study the planes as they like barrel through them. And Darley told you, like, nobody controls the asteroid. It just goes. It could stay in a plane for 10 minutes. It could stay in there for 10 days. It's just kind of barreling through the planes of existence.
Yeah, so we wanted an easy way to be like, ooh, that looks like the one we want to get to, and we can use the carpet.
You just fly straight up and break through, yeah.
And then the only other thing, and I don't remember if this is something we had discussed, I feel like there was a very brief discussion regarding potentially the library. I don't remember if we were looking for spells or things. Potentially that might be an opportunity to research stuff, or if we had something specific, we're like, oh, we should get more information on that thing. But I know we were mostly focused on the magic items, so
yeah. Like true D&D players.
Yeah, exactly. What stuff can we get? Yeah, I don't know. Anybody remember anything different?
I got my giant skull. I gotta investigate it.
That's right.
I'm gonna go
we
over.
need to speak with Dad or something, right?
Oh yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
remembered.
Speak with Dad. That's right, because that's a cleric spell, isn't it?
Well, it's also a wizard spell, but it would just be like instead of one of us learning it or getting a scroll of it, if we could just find someone to cast it for us, it'd be much easier.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely, probably at the
Interpreter's Guild.
library because they're full of like wizardy types up there. So
Okay. Yeah, so we can do that. 'Cause, yeah, we think we only need the one. I mean,
and whose skull was that? One of
That
the
was-
drow assassin people that came at
No.
you. No.
They turned to dust. We can't get their skulls. No, it was.
Oh, this is the Wind Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the
Okay.
Wind Dukes who had been destroyed by Tenebris, we think.
Tenebris.
yeah.
And we need to figure out what this Wind Duke.
Have we looked at it since we've been here?
I've pulled it out of my backpack for comic effect several times.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was still moving through time.
I
that
don't
we're
think
here.
it
Oh no!
was.
Once you
Okay.
guys left that
Okay, I
area
just
and
wanted to make
stuff, it
sure.
kind of
It was a magic effect on the area,
Yeah.
not
it
necessarily
didn't
on the
rapidly age and
creatures.
turn to dust or something. It
Cool.
Thank goodness.
only happens when you drink from the wrong grail, which
Yeah,
Mm.
obvious. Duh.
That's why you mix it with another potion. It's fine.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Oh, don't believe me. I
Don't
have some.
tempt me, Frodo.
I was gonna say, trying to help you, but we can. I got potions in the tank ready to go. Don't tempt me.
I'm not trying to rob you.
Got this
Let's
potion.
just
trying
quote
to
The
help
Lord of the
you.
Rings the whole night. Can we just?
But I mean, we could.
All right.
Haters?
Potatoes. Anyway, where are we going?
I'm gonna sashay up to Darley and just be like, Darley,
Sachet.
yeah, of course. I've got it. Listen, I have a fancy periwinkle coat now.
Oh yes, you are looking so much fancier now. I forgot.
I'm very I got it at the shop. This is a bargain. After all I had to do was buy this extremely powerful magical wand as an accessory to the coat. And yeah, so I'm gonna go up to Darley and just be like, Darley,
Yes.
the time has come for you to help us with a great matter.
Oh, delightful! I love it.
We encountered some very dead but very ancient and once very powerful beings, and we have a piece of them with us. We would like to speak to them and ask them a few questions about how they met their demise. Do you know someone who could facilitate that?
I mean, what piece? Because if it's like a ankle bone, I'm not sure we could talk to them. Like,
Oh, no, it's this comically large skull. And I reach into my bag. Actually, side note, how big is it? And how human is it?
it looks they're humanoid. They just had blue skin. But they were roughly, I think, like 10 to 12 feet tall. So just
Okay.
tall. So it's probably like a beach ball skull. you know?
Yeah. Amazing. This big Halloween
Halloween's
prop.
gonna be so cool this year.
Yeah, like the skull for one of those 12-foot tall lawn skeletons. I was carrying that around.
Which I will say my neighbor has still up, and he puts different hats on it throughout the year. So I had
Amazing.
the last couple of days.
Yes.
And I was like, your neighbors must hate you, but I think it's hilarious. But that's the kind of fun you get without HOAs. So there you go. Yes, she's well, I can check with the Interpreters Guild, but I think they'll all probably point you to the Library of Worlds. There's many spellcasters there as they're cataloging and researching the different planes. One of them probably can cast Speak with Dead. Or perhaps I can go back and check with the Interpreters Guild. I'm sure there's a cleric of some renown that has checked in with us and can probably help you out.
Well, I only ask, and I don't mean to trouble you with this great and noble duty, but it's just that, after we acquired all these magic items, we are a bit low on funds. So anyone you could put in a good word for would be greatly appreciated. And of course, we'll make it up to you. I mean,
yeah, I will go check. I know the services at the House of or the Library of Worlds, they really work on an exchange of information more than money. So you can check that out if if you wish.
Mm.
But
Excellent.
I'll bounce over. I'll see what I can find. When would you like me to meet you guys at some place, or how should I contact you?
Shifter's going to turn to Lagwin and just be like, "Didn't we have a way to be contacted easily? I don't recall."
Well, uh, typically it's a one-way thing, and we need to know when we want to. I mean, I could cast the sending spell, yes, but I need to know when to send it. We have sending stones, but those are only tied to a specific people, so.
Hmm.
How
We
about
should
this?
really make business cards that they're like one-time use sending that
Didn't
we can
have a
give
joke
to
about
people.
this last episode? Like when Marigold like called the shop, we had like a business card or something.
Here, and she'll take out a no. I was about to say, what if she takes out like a little blue bird, and you whisper into it, and it tweets out to the world, and it'll find the. Anyway, no, she says. Darley says, "Well, okay, we sound confused. Let's go together to the house, or the Library of Worlds. I'll introduce you to Lindell, and if she can't help you, then I can go explore other avenues. How about that?"
Amazing,
That
fantastic.
sounds wonderful.
And she'll lead you off to this gigantic library. It's a brick building. A red brick structure with a clay roof that sprawls over a couple of acres, and it crowds around nearby buildings. It's 5 stories tall and has a central tower with a dome on the top that has like the observatory. So there's like a lens that kind of pops out of the top as they're scanning the planar sky above. Outside of the main entrance, there are 2 very large iron sculptures of humanoids that are reading massive books out of stone. They're just kind of big, cool statues reading books. And Darley walks up to you. She'll push open the doors and rush in, and a couple of kind of like monk-looking people in robes will come running up, and she's like, "Yeah, we're here to see Lindell. I have some people that might be interested in information exchange and what have you. They're outsiders that have come to visit, and 2 of them seem very interested in a lot of the magical dealings. So they're like, oh yes, and so they'll lead you up to the 3rd floor. And as you guys are walking through, there's just like an enormous amount of books and people running around trying to do stuff. Like, if you want to research something, here's the place to do it. Like, this is the Library of Alexandria times 4 kind of a thing.
Okay.
Probably, I think, yeah, I would say it's like, because you guys have been to Candlekeep and stuff like that, but like this is above and beyond even that. Like, the amount of knowledge that is stored here and how intently they're keeping it cataloged and stuff is kind of interesting. You go up to an office, and she'll gently knock on the wooden door, and Lindell will invite you in. And Darley comes in with you. Lindell is a human woman. She has white hair, as in she is older, but doesn't look incredibly old, but she definitely has like super white hair. She's wearing a dark robe on top that gets slightly lighter as it goes down. So it's kind of this like midnight blue that goes down into a white at the very bottom of the robe. And on the collar are these 6 red stars. And she's like, yes, what is it? And Darley will say, oh, these people here were looking maybe for some help with the library. This is Lagwin and Shifter and Nyx and Siren. They are recent here, and I'm not sure how long they're going to stay, but they seemed rather interested in talking to a skull of sorts. She kind of turns her head, and she's like, well, come in, have a seat. Bring your skull, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm going and sit down.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what exactly do you require? Some services? Are you looking to research something? Are you why are you here?
We need to speak with this formerly living entity, and I take out the comically large skull.
Oh, I mean, you weren't lying. That's comically large. Is it a giant? What kind of creature is this?
A Wind Duke of Akka, I believe.
Oh, yes. They're still running around the plane of air, I believe. That's interesting. What do you hope to gain from this? Is it, did you lose a wallet, or do they have some kind of hidden knowledge?
Their killer is specifically what we need to know about. We're chasing the murderer, as it were.
I see. Well, I am quite a talented and gifted mage of sorts. I believe I can help you with this. Are you ready? Would you like to do this now? Or
Do we have questions?
Well, we wanted to know who killed them. We're assuming it's Tenebris, right?
Does it have to, I'm sorry, does Speak with Dead have to be yes or no answers?
no.
Yeah,
But I can be as cryptic as I want. You guys can look it up. We can look it up.
No,
I've seen the D&D movie. I know how it works. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Duh.
Just be mindful of what you ask and how you ask it, because if that wasn't the case beforehand, DMs after seeing that movie are gonna be like,
oh, 100%.
I'm
yeah.
gonna get
Talk.
I'm gonna get those fuckers this time. They're gonna be like, wait, did we ask it 3 questions? No. Damn it. Okay. So,
answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. If it recognizes you as an enemy, it doesn't learn new information. It doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died. So,
All
and
right.
it
So
can speculate on future events.
I think that we should be as flattering to this creature as possible, saying that we are after the being that so terribly and whatnot destroyed,
Brutally.
defiled the book of whatever it was, and then we'll hopefully get it on our side. We are attempting to find this being, if they could describe it, because just the name is not enough for us. Perhaps they know the being by a different name or something like a general large description of it.
To refresh the audience's memory, and definitely not mine, because I remember exactly what happened. The thing that was in that pocket dimension, which was a book, it had pages torn out of it, and it was like a word of
The power words.
the power word.
It's called the last word.
The last word.
It's kind of like the unmaking of creation word. It's very ancient magic is what you were gathered. And he ripped out the pages that he needed to basically understand this spell, this last word spell. That when directed at somebody, when they hear, they are instantly dead. It can kill almost anything, even gods. So
Yeah, that's right.
But the book itself was Words of Power, right? Something like that.
no, it was really just all about this
Just the one.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah, just the one. But like the key component that you would need to learn this and read it and what have you was lost. So
Okay.
So first question, who killed them?
Sure.
Second
Be
question.
flattering. I mean, not that you would never be.
Who could have possibly killed such an amazingly large being as yourself?
I meant be more on their side, like saying what a terrible thing this was.
We're here to avenge your death.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say either way. I mean, they're dead. We're not changing that.
No.
Just being there at all will be able to hear their story or what have you.
Right, but they might not be as forthcoming if they know that there are creatures working against them. I mean, which they already know because they're dead.
Right. Well, either way. So who killed you?
Mm-hmm.
We're pretty certain it was Tenebris, right?
Right.
Do we think it would be
But
better
we don't
to
know who Tenebris is.
Correct. Well, would it be worth saying, like, were you killed? Well, maybe they don't know who Tenebris is either. Because I say, were you
Right.
killed by Tenebris? And they'd be like, I don't know who that is. And then we're like, okay, well, that doesn't.
And that's why I say if we ask for a description, perhaps we can gather from that something more information.
Well, I like the idea of if we've got 5 questions, it's who killed you, what did they look like, did they say anything about why they were trying to get the final word, or like, yeah, what they were going to do with it.
Yeah, because
Stuff like
honestly, if we say, who killed you? They're like, I don't know, I didn't see. And then we're like, well, that was a waste. Now we don't know. What are we gonna? What's your favorite food? Like, what are we gonna?
Can you recite to me their villain monologue that they did right before they killed you?
Then he'll say yes.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, and then he just dies again. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they weren't able to see the one doing the killing, well, then we'll have to pivot questions then. But I mean, we're really in a bind to just any information we have at all. We don't know what Tenebris looks like. We don't know what kind of creature Tenebris is.
Right.
Really one with a large degree of intelligence to make such plans. But,
yes.
This could be a beholder for all we know.
True.
Well, look at it this way. Even if our questions don't go the way that we want them to and we get zero information, we won't be any worse off than we are right now.
That's good.
That's
is
very true.
Positive of you.
I
Nix,
try.
you are the beacon of light in our group, both literally and figuratively.
Mostly literally.
Right. Who should be asking the questions?
Shifter's skull, so I feel like they should ask.
I mean,
by all means.
You're not wrong, but
be flattering.
I think Siren had the right idea with the flattery. So if she would like to. Oh, there's a cat.
Oh,
look it up. Oh, sorry, distractions. All right, I perhaps will ask the first one, and then we'll see where we can go for that. Just be very careful about anything that you say in the presence of, or is it that you have to direct the questions towards the skull for it to answer?
Hold on. Think about this for a second. Give me 10 minutes, and then I will cast Rari's telepathic bond as a ritual so we can all speak to each other in our brains without actually having to speak out loud to the questions to this undead thing.
Lindell's like, interesting, can I be a part of this?
Sure, and I'll add her in. What the hell? Yeah.
All right, as players, though,
like overkill, but okay.
If we speak in our mind, we have to do this. That way the DM knows that we're talking in our mind.
Yeah. I'm not going to mess with you guys as much as you think
I know, we know.
Like, he saw the movie. He's going to do it.
No, I know that. Jordan, you're a sweet bean and you're not an asshole.
Oh, I just saw the anti-life equation show up in in the chat there.
Well, I typed that.
I know. I saw that, and I was just like, that's a good reference to what this is. So
yeah.
All right.
Classic.
I'm ready.
It's dark side. It was dark side the whole time.
Well, I quit. I go home.
Yeah. So yeah.
There's not a lot of ways to win that fight.
Okay. So yeah, let's do it.
I don't know much about DC Comics, so I had to look at it.
Let's get a.
That's a good thing. She casts the spell and waves her hand, and you see the skull. A white glow kind of like rushes, like almost like a mist, kind of like rushes into it, and you see the eyes kind of glow white, or where eyes would be, and it is waiting for questions.
Hello, great being. My apologies for your fate. We are adventurers who came across the terrible sight that was the devastation of your temple and the, bodies of you and your companions. We are interested in gaining the knowledge of who defiled the last word and stole it from you. Could you please describe to me the being which murdered you and stole the pages?
And the mouth will start moving, and he'll say, It was a shadow, not dead, not alive, in between.
Okay. Should I ask for more description? Because, like, size-wise, shape-wise.
Yeah, I mean, we have 5 questions. Why not?
Well, I mean, maybe we might get a better question may trigger from the other ones we already had. The size of this, what ultimately does that provide to us, other than if
Well,
it's
I
if it's
did
a
say that it was
shadow?
bigger than large.
Bigger than a
So-
bread box?
Yes, right.
Bigger than a river, so
Well, if
smaller than a
it's,
house.
as to say, if it's a lot, if it's a shadow, couldn't it just potentially just be this whatever size it wants when it needs to be?
Right, it could be. Ooh.
So I feel like stick with the questions we have.
Good.
Maybe this will open something up, and then we'll go from there.
Go
Right.
to the net. Yes, go to question 2. I definitely remember what question 2 was. Go for it.
I don't. What was that?
Did your assailant give you a reason as to why they were doing what they were doing? If so, what was it? There was a comma, not a 2 question marks, just saying.
Yeah. Your assailant gave a reason. They spoke little, but knew of this place and knew exactly what they wanted. Few words were exchanged as he used powerful necrotic energy to destroy our bodies.
Right, that was a good question. Good information.
Right. Okay, what's next?
It's definitely question 3, which we totally all remember.
Well, question 1 and
don't
2 were
think
both what it looked like and what killed them.
I remember
The-
nothing.
But
Oh.
I've asked all the questions that we've prepped, so
Lindell goes,
I've just
"Hey, guys."
condensed 1 and 2.
Hey guys. Meow, 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 meow. Is that annoying? That's funny, huh? Okay.
Right, I think
Maybe ask where it went after it. Oh no, it probably wouldn't know that because it was
this
dead.
was dead. Yeah.
I wonder if there is a counter or a way to track it. This
Um,
magic.
Well, we could also ask. It's probably a long shot. Was that the only existing copy of the last word? I assume it was, but if there was a
Well-
duplicate or something,
Oh,
He would probably know more. I'll just throw this out there. Like, he would know more about what he was guarding, why he was
Yeah.
guarding
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Hmm.
That, like, this probably kind of came out of nowhere. Like, but-
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Just got
'Cause it was-
assassinated one day.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it lost and wasn't this item lost to time? Like people didn't know, it's not like general knowledge.
it is not general knowledge from
Yeah.
what you.
Yeah.
I would suggest asking if there is a way to counter the final word, like a final word, like
Hmm.
a
Like a period?
like
Like
an
a-
anti-life equation.
like the
Oh, I see.
like
You
true
mean
true
whiteout.
final draft for sure for real this time.
For
For
real.
real.
Not
Not
Can
just
you
the
send it
leaked
to an
document.
editor?
yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So yeah, that, and I actually would still like to see if we could get like a description on the shape of the shadow itself. Might give us a
Sure.
little bit of insight.
Mhm.
But those are my suggestions.
That's 2 questions. All right. Great being. Could you give me a detailed description of the shape of this being or the shapes that it took most often?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
It's like,
Question?
for
No.
you, yeah, I can do that.
Aw, see, flattery get you everywhere.
Let me look up the picture I have, and I'll kind of describe what I see.
Please do.
Can we get a police sketch artist in here, please?
Yeah. Nix, you're good at drawing, right?
Maybe.
Was this the campaign I drew stuff for? I feel like it is. Oh, licorice.
Yeah, Nyx is always sketching in downtime.
Cat, you're in my way. You're never this cuddly either. I don't know what's going on.
Father.
Yeah, there. Father, help. Shadowy, dark, humanoid, but not human. Dark wings, bat-like, that they kind of wore like a cloak that came down. Horns, but it was very blurry and almost the absence of light, like it would draw light in and get lost.
Like a void. Cool. And then the other question was, if there's a counter to the final word. Oh, great being. Was that in my accent?
Yes,
Would
go ahead.
Your great knowledge of this book and the writings upon it, do you know if there is a counter to this last word? Is there something that we can do to stop it?
No, the last word is final. It destroys completely and entirely. But to take on that magic, to take on the last word, is a death sentence, as it destroys your body as well. Whoever uses that magic has a time, whoever uses that magic has a ticking clock till they will be no more as well.
Big old nope. Got it.
Right. Well, I don't think any of us were planning on doing that. Should I ask what the timeline is? Because this being has been using it quite often. The problem might solve itself.
Well, it might, but it may be one of those, like, based on how powerful the creature is that takes it on, it's like how often they can use it.
True.
They've clearly used it multiple times, and they don't seem to be stopping, so...
Right.
But also remember that it was listed as a shadow and something not quite dead but not quite alive. That could be because of the last word, or that might be allowing it to utilize it more than an average like living creature would be able to. I mean, I feel like the answer to, like, is there a duplication of it somewhere? We don't want to use it, and there's no way to counter it. So knowing if there's another doesn't really help.
Right.
Okay. We could ask if there. We kind of already know. I was gonna say if there are like other members of their that are like in on this outside of the ones that we found dead. There may be other resources we could tap into or rely on in some way.
Right.
But we know most of the Wind Dukes are gone anyway. But that's just something else.
Right. What about? Nope, I've lost it. The sugar has gone directly to my mind. The lost knowledge. Do those in death, or they were outside of time / they're in a bubble? Would they be susceptible to that? Would they know the lost knowledge?
Oh, you mean the things that it's been slowly erasing?
Right.
Well, we know its name, and I feel like that was something that was seemingly lost knowledge. But if you have a specific question targeted towards it, I mean, I don't know how worldly these out-of-time creatures were.
Right.
I mean...
Jordan, sorry, remind me, there was redactions not redactions, but there were missing things in the book. Am I remembering that correctly?
In what book?
In the last word, the book.
The pages that were ripped out, yeah.
Okay,
which
just so.
was like the spell itself.
Okay. Well then.
But yeah, I think and you didn't take the book with you, I don't think, did you?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did. You have it with you. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's anything else than the spell specifically that it took from the book. Like the whole book isn't like this is what the spell is, right? There are multiple pages missing. Or is that?
Well, I guess when I say book, like you're probably thinking like huge kind of tome, but it was just like a small book that I don't know, maybe like 50 pages or something, just kind of wrapped up. Like it's more of like
this is the history of
it is a very complex spell.
Mhm.
And like but the key component of it at the end, like it kind of details a lot of information about well, can you even read it? I forget.
I don't think it was written in.
I think you did. I think you guys did read it because I told you that like the spell component parts were the ones that were gone. But like the actual in that document it said, or in the book, it will say like the last word was kind of created at the beginning of everything because there was a first word that like created the universe, and then the last word is the undoing of that in a way. And it's a magic that noises. It's a magic that makes things undone, and that's why the gods are even afraid of it. And it was sealed away because it can't necessarily be destroyed. Like this knowledge can't be lost, but it needed to be sealed away and forgotten. And so that's where you came in.
Okay.
And you're right, not a lot of like you've never heard of this before. Every creation story you've ever heard of has never like mentioned any kind of first word and any like revelation kind of world ending event has never described this like last word. But yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Ted, what did you want to ask?
The other thing I was saying possibly was like, did we think there were other like members of this faction of like these particular groups of like I'm assuming there's no copy and there's really no point for us to have it anyway.
Yeah.
So but like if they're like these particular group we know we're kind of like out of time. Yeah. And we know that most of the Wind Dukes are gone from just what we know from the previous campaign. So I was gonna say like, oh, well, I guess it doesn't even have to be Wind Dukes. Like, did they have any other allies or like is there more people? Yeah, anybody just to keep people clued into what's going on outside of just ourselves. That's the best I got for a final like one-off question. I don't know if anybody has anything better.
My other thing would be, would the first word bring them back? Because we don't really even know about that. But I don't know if this being would know about it either.
Yeah. In the book, I'll say, like, having read through the beginning, the first word was the magic that like created the universe, like started all of this. It's that spell is done and cast. Like people don't know of it. Like it's not something that you do again, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
You've got the call.
A good question.
Ask about allies, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Powerful Wind Duke being, I must know if there are others of your order out in the different planes of existence that we can inform about this tragedy. Can you tell me about them and where they are?
We exist outside of time, guarding the book. When the last word takes the treacherer's life, the book will be restored and returned to us, and I will be restored.
Oh, that's lovely.
Cycle will repeat for as long as it needs to.
Ominous.
Oh, that went about as well as I'd hope.
Does that mean that the head is just going to like leave your bag when this whole thing is done? Or will he just be like headless? Or
Well, that would be
reanimate that in your
unfortunate.
bag?
I mean, I
There's
wasn't
Lots
gonna
of questions.
listen. This hat is too comically large. I wasn't going to just keep carrying it around with me now that we've used it.
Oh.
I was just gonna, put him on a shelf somewhere, make him look real nice. Maybe
I
give him
assumed
to
you were going to bring it
Marigold.
out at parties.
Well, I mean, as much as I'd like to, it's just not practical.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, no, I was gonna see if like Marigold wanted him or something.
All right.
I mean, now the spell's over, right? We don't have to be flattering anymore, right? It's really just a large skull. It's not that interesting.
Lindell,
Yes?
this probably was very interesting and exciting for you. Do you have any insight as to anything that just happened in front of you?
Oh, well, somebody stole the last word. Is that what I'm gathering from your...
Yes, and do you know what the last word is?
I know a little bit about it. It was
Oh,
sealed away by Celestian, one of the god of the stars, after they realized its magical powers.
right.
It's almost impossible to find, from what I hear.
Right. Yeah, well,
Surprised you discovered it.
very good rogue.
Mostly by accident.
Well,
And unfortunately, we did not get there first.
Yes.
And the creature that he described, it sounds some kind of, I don't know, demon or devil or something, perhaps?
well, winged
You said its name
forms.
was Tenebrous?
Tenebrous is what it's
Mhm.
going by.
That is a name that I am unfamiliar with. Is it anything like...
I'm sorry?
One more time.
Oh,
what of the...
Oh,
Oh no, is this like when we had knowledge that was taken out of our brains?
Ah,
I hate that.
yes, it sounds like.
Interesting.
Do you know where they are from?
Oh,
Balls.
Could you write that down for us? I'm not sure how to spell either of
Like
those things.
scribbles.
she'll pull out like a whiteboard or a chalkboard, and, like as she's writing, like it's hard to like you don't want to look at it, like it's hard to read. It doesn't like
Right.
it's all jarbled.
Ooh,
Come
like
here,
you try and
spells.
read in a dream.
You know the sending spell, correct?
Me? Are you talking to?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes.
There might be a way to figure out this being, that whatever it is, by a rule of omission, right? So if it is perhaps from the abyss or something such, you could name all of the places. Well, the abyss is quite large, but you could start naming places in the abyss, and that would be a way to rule out them as the place we're looking for.
I don't think I follow, but I'll try to answer any questions that you have.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was more of a. I'm saying for the group, if you're curious and have time, of course, if you want to.
No,
try
this
out.
seems quite enjoyable.
Right, but there are only so many levels of the hells, correct?
9, yes.
Yes. So if one was to name all of them and write them out, the one that is blurred is obviously the one that this being is from. So we could rule out all the other ones. I don't know how helpful that is, but
Like, I didn't say the 9 hells. I just...
right. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not understanding.
Yes.
The words that you are saying to us are blurred out, and we cannot understand them.
It's as though the knowledge and the names of what you're speaking have been stripped from our minds. We cannot hear. Yes, it is quite weird.
It's
I
weirder
wish.
that this is the second time this has happened to us.
So I
Right.
could say like tree.
Right.
Correct.
Ah.
We hear tree. Yes.
But if I
Nothing. It's
Right.
gibberish.
my
Just
black
blurred.
cat. Interesting.
Do you have any ideas on how to
sound
get
like
this
to you?
knowledge?
Shifter, are you able to use some sort of illusion to make that sound Not what the word they're originally saying, but just what we're hearing so they can hear what it sounds like? Can you do
I,
that?
Sounds
I
like
am perfectly capable, but I would not because it sounds terrible.
right.
Well,
It's like a static mixed
Thanks
with
for-
garbled words.
Thanks for
well,
not
I
being
tried. I tried. Well, that's all I got.
Well, it could be what about this? What if we ask you some questions and you nod or shake your head or give us like a hot or cold?
hot or cold in relation to what?
How
What you
close
were
we
just
are
describing.
to what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to break the system.
we
But
can
you
play,
don't
like,
know what I
questions.
said. Like,
Right.
if I said,
What-
you want to know if
Again,
you're
yes.
close to that, or
Right.
like which one?
Okay. Is one of those two words a person, place, or thing?
Ooh. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Is the place
It's
that
getting
you're
worse.
saying- Well, yeah. Okay. Let's see if we could game the system this way. Are you talking about someone or something from the hells?
I don't think so. No, not
Is
for
it
my research.
something or someone from the abyss? Ooh, okay. I feel like we're
Okay.
getting closer.
Hmm.
All right. Let's start naming demons.
Well, you realize there's
Well,
hold on. There are an infinite a number of layers of the abyss.
Could be any. It could be
Right.
any of them.
We
There's so many.
you could just
Right.
pick a number and just start as high as you can count, or as high as numbers
Right.
you know, and just
Right,
start
it's not going
go.
to be a low-level demon Joe Schmo. There are the high-level demons, right?
Oh, do you know Joe Schmo? I haven't spoken to him in years.
But it's not Pazuzu. It's not Demogorgon. It's not.
Right. If you can
Uh,
say their name, it's not one of those. That's the thing.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
see.
So it has to be one you don't know, which you can't speak anyway because you don't know it. I feel like we're in a circular loop here where we're gonna just be.
My
Oh,
head hurts.
we had discovered that this entity Tenebris had something to do with Kira and Sali.
Mm.
Yes.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes. Well, there was a big battle,
Okay, we're okay.
and the two of them then went up, and then there was and they hid the.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Did you get all of that?
No, bits and
Well,
pieces.
what I gathered from that was something we already knew, but that this being is powerful and strong enough to fight Kira and Sully on their own. Perhaps with items, perhaps with things, but it's not fighting with legions. So
I can't remember as a player if we discussed this before, but does Lagwin's sword have anything to do with the battle that Kira and Sali had with this being? Was this a thing we already discussed?
I think that happened later than when Lagwin got it, right?
Not me personally getting it. Just the sword itself was combined with one of these, like the dark saber, for lack of a better term,
The dark saber.
to be a much larger, more powerful weapon that was split
Dark
into.
Eye.
Yeah.
Dark
Split into two lesser weapons post the conflict. And it was Kira and
I
Sully
think
who
you
did
knew
the
that.
splitting.
Like there was
Yeah, I
was
think we did
something
that.
about it. It's part of a bigger magical item.
Yeah,
So.
and Kira, I think Kira and Sully was the one who split it, I believe.
Yeah, but
That
that was
is-
before the conflict, right? With this being that we don't know about.
I don't know if that's
I don't think
true.
you know that.
I don't think we
Oh.
know
Like-
that.
Yeah.
I think they're like things that happened. We know bits and pieces of both. I think we're trying to mesh them together because it sounds
Right.
good, but there's
Ah.
no guarantee that like one impacted the other.
There.
We know that there was a fight. These were part of a larger magical weapon. It was broken down into lesser parts. It's not a weapon that Kira and Sully fears. It's not a weapon that Kira and Sully is after. Her followers are just like, you shouldn't have it.
Mhm.
Give it to us.
You're not worthy.
You're not worthy, kind of a thing. And we also know that she's somehow tied into this Tenebris situation whether the weapon or this ultimate magic item have any tie. They might, but I don't think we know that.
Okay. Sorry, I just had a thought. This being Tenebrous tried to kill Kieran Sully and failed, but now has the word. That was before they got the word, because right.
That's a recent thing. Gathering.
Yeah.
Or at least
so
recent.
Yeah, we could as a group use that as a chip if we want to go talk to Kieran Sully.
So you can hear the word Tenebrous, but you can't hear, even though I think they're the same thing.
Right.
So,
yes.
Oh.
That's interesting.
So Tenebrous and Kieran Sully fought. I could say though you.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes.
Oh,
we just don't know. We cannot hear the maybe more
the true name or something.
Right. Yes. That's fascinating. And so here, she'll have some advisors kind of come over. They're like, kind of like, we just scan your brain a little bit. They'll like take up stones and kind of like, wah, like try to get some bizarre magic. It seems to be affecting all of you. And
can your companions hear the word?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. And they're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Wasn't the knowledge of this being erased from, like, existence? So how come you got to know what it is?
Well, then maybe it's because they're here.
I think we're outside of a lot of that existence.
Yeah,
like we're barreling through various planes and various other... So that would be my guess, but to erase from an entire, like, from all of the planes of existence, that's a difficult task, so...
Well, I think you're...
The only way I could think that you could probably do that is if you...
Yeah.
Makes sense. So I think it's an instance of we've been dealing with a lot of out of phase with reality, out of time beings lately, such as yourselves and some others. So I believe that realistically, if I was going to try to erase the knowledge of some creature myself or otherwise, I'd probably be like, well, let me hit all the major planes of existence that I know of, and like one or two smaller ones that people that aren't like the big names. So when you think about like the Great Wheel and things, it'd be like, let's get all of these, clean the slate, and then if I didn't even know that this place existed, how would I know to be like, well, we got to take it out of there as well? That's my guess.
While you guys are talking, there's another one of those like like big shifts as you guys like the whole planet, the asteroid that you're on, broke through another plane. I forgot her name. Why did I forget her name? Lindell like goes over to the window to kind of like look up and see like where they're at. And she's like, oh, actually, here, all of you, come here. Can you see up there? Can you see that? This is what I'm trying to talk about. And if you walk over and look up, like it like nosebleeds, like it hurts to look at it, but it's just a weird mesh of like lights and a lot of like reds and blues and purples, but it's almost like you just don't want to look at it. She's like, I think that is what you're... Maybe we can... There must be a way. And with that, we'll take a quick break.
Yeah. All right, folks.
I need more water.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. Our friends have lost knowledge in their brain. They can't seem to understand. The plane has shifted, and they're looking up at the sky, but it hurts to look. What will our companions do? The DM asks them.
Fly into the pain sky.
I'm no.
Oh,
You can.
I'll get on this fly and I'll go up there. Have myself. An
Lindell's like,
aneurysm.
I don't think I would recommend that necessarily, but there might be a way of I don't know, purging this block in your mind and your.
Oh my god, yes, please.
I have enough holes in my memory. I would love to get rid of this one.
Well, it's we can take a look. If you'll follow me this way, they'll take you over to another section of the library.
Like, wait, this doesn't involve putting worms in our ears, does it?
No,
Oh, thank goodness.
We are very opposed to earworms as a group,
Mhm, mhm,
except for
mhm.
Lagwin, who will do it for a magical item.
Yeah, I'm really okay with it. But whatever.
I'm really okay with it.
Anyway, let's see what they have to say.
Okay. So she is taking out some books. She has a bunch of people that are kind of working together. There is a small I'm trying to say like cauldron, but just like like that you would like mix ingredients in. And he seems to be she's like grabbing different ingredients and they're working together. They're mixing a potion. She's like, "No, this is a very unusual blockage in your brain. I believe this can fix it. Unfortunately, it comes at a cost, and I'm not entirely sure. But if you're willing to drink this elixir, it should open your mind to other things, but something negative might also happen. Your choice."
On a scale of 1 to 10, how negative? Like 10 being death, 1 being like paper cut.
Oh, death. It will not be death, so maybe like a 3.
Oh.
I can
gonna
handle
do
a
it.
3.
I'm gonna do an insight check. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, she's been nice to you so far. She casts Speak with Dead. Seems like she wants to help.
She's just like, well, time to relive college, and we'll just drink it.
Okay. Shifter, roll a D6.
D6. I forgot how to just bring up a random dice roller.
Bottom
Here
left.
it is. I found it. Roll. 2.
You lose 1 point of dexterity.
Oh.
Woof.
Forever?
Yep.
My armor class is worse now.
Sorry. But you can hear and you're like, "Oh my gosh! That makes so much sense."
Are you feeling all right,
Oh.
Shifter?
What you have to understand is it's just
Yeah.
obviously.
Give me the potion.
All right, you
I'll
drink
take
it. Roll a D6.
Oh god.
No, I want to roll my initiative. Dang it, I need to edit my character.
Got a 3.
Your constitution goes down by 1.
Oh
Ah,
god.
no.
All right. I'm gonna wait till Lagman drinks it. I want to be the last one to do it.
Oh, I think I'm good. I'm gonna. And I say, hang on, and I'm gonna take. I said I have an idea, and I'll take 2 potions that I have from my bag, and I'll be like, and I'm gonna mix them together and drink that instead. They'll be like, this will probably fix it. I don't want to ruin anything. I am the chosen one, and I will. I'm gonna take a potion of greater healing on the spot in front of everybody, and I'm gonna mix it with this potion of giant strength, and I'm gonna down them both together and see what happens.
Oh my god.
Bottoms up.
I gotta open my potion. We haven't done this in a while.
I know. I was gonna for a second. I was gonna be like, I could try to like sleight of hand it and do, like pretend like I took it. But in the long run, I'll be like, yeah, totally know what you are talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally got it. Yeah, good stuff.
Lagman, what the hells? Is that safe?
Okay.
We'll find out. Trust the process.
That's the process.
Roll a d20.
2.
A 2.
Yeah, it was on the 20, and then it rolled to the 2.
Classic.
Typical.
Just like in real life.
Mhm.
No. I think it doesn't like
What's
the
this
bottom
even-
right-hand corner of my screen. I wish I could throw them to the other side. Seems to do better on the left side of my screen.
So, Potion of Giant Strength, they both work.
Okay.
You heal, you get big.
Mm.
So I'll tell you, with my thing, when you roll the d20, the odds are we roll on the
funky
other
table?
table. The evens are we roll on my effect table. So let's roll a d100.
Okay, here we go. 35.
35. All charms and enchantments upon you are dispelled, if you had any.
Could you make the argument that this lost knowledge is a charm?
Oh, I don't think I could, because it's not a charm. It's part of the fabric of reality.
Listen, that, if anything could have happened and that worked, that would have been
That would have been
the
cool.
best to just be like, no, I got it. Did it? Doop, boop. I'm good.
But I think we'll say that. Do you have any? I guess is the what is defined as an enchantment and a charm? Like you're not charm is like you're already immune to charm because you're an elf.
Correct. Yeah, or advantage on charms, but
would the potion of giant strength be like an enchantment upon you?
Maybe. Well, because enchantment spells too are often charms, right? Like.
Mm-hmm.
I think about like an enchantment wizard has a lot of like mind mess around with stuff. I don't know.
We'll probably say that enchantment spells don't work on you for the next D20 hours. So if you roll a D20, it'll be that many hours. And you're kind of like pseudo protected. But also, like, friendly ones probably won't work on you.
Yeah.
I think enchantments are mostly friendly things, so...
Which would be really funny if I did this and then it didn't work anyway. Because this thing prevented the... Oh, it turns out it just doesn't do anything. And I'll be like,
It's weird.
Oh, I feel strong. I'm good.
Is anyone else concerned about what just happened?
Oh, very, but I figured we'll get to it later.
I just feel really stiff all of a sudden. Like less flexible.
Oh, you know what?
Well,
and
he didn't drink from the potion. I think he's just downing random things that he has in his... I wouldn't recommend doing it. You can really make yourself sick.
No.
Yes.
Trust the process, I say. And I'll sit down into like a meditative stance and I'm going to try and dig back into my omniscient brain.
Mm-hmm.
Where I know my total omniscience and see if I can extract this thing that was removed from my brain with my powers of omniscience and see if that works.
Okay. How did we do this? I forget.
I don't remember. We did it once. I got the stuff, and you're like, you have like 2 or 3 more uses of it. I think it was 2.
I think you had to roll a...
I made a check of some kind. I want to say it was intelligence, but I don't recall. It was just too crazy that it happened in the first place.
Yeah.
That I was just like, I was nuts.
Yes. So you need to make an intelligence check to recall information for your omniscience. And your check, what you're trying to recall is the lost knowledge. Is that what
I'm gonna give it a shot, right? Because I had total omniscience.
But lost knowledge is kind of vague.
Okay.
So is there like a specific avenue you want to go?
Yeah, I just want to know the name that everybody keeps garbling about. If I'm able to gather that. I don't know if that's a thing I think I would have from total omniscience.
I mean, maybe. But
that's just so I can feel like, look, it all worked in the end. I did the right thing. I want the name. I know we can all just call him Tenebris, but I just want the name. Because I realize there's a lot of power in what I could do with potential complete omniscience. Like, I could just be like, oh, I know the last word now. And now I'm dying forever. But I don't want that because I don't want to die. So I'm going to make my intelligence check. Click. Oh, wait, that didn't work. I got to click over here. Oh, no, that's a 1. So 5. Oh, it turned into a mimic on my screen. That's terrifying.
Oh, really?
My die turned into a mimic. It was like rah, at the screen.
Well, that's funny. That's
well,
funny.
Well, that didn't work.
So you fail. It hurts you real bad. You take 6d6 psychic damage,
Right.
which I can roll or you can roll.
Go ahead. You roll it. I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah, 25. Those are the Themberchad dice I think I got. So
Oh,
25 psychic damage.
Chunky boys. And I'd just be like,
Wait, did Lagwin get bigger or did I shrink? What's going on?
Well, I should point out I do currently have a strength of 23
Oh,
right now.
really ripped.
So it's just totally jacked at the moment, which is wild to me.
Can't even fit through doors.
Am I the strongest? I think I'm the strongest member in the party right now. So
The absolutely.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Ugh. Hurts my brain.
Right. We'll table that. I suppose. I guess I'll drink the potion.
She offers it up.
Drink it.
All right, roll a
A
d6. Your strength goes down by 1.
Oh, that's better than my dex.
It is.
I would have lost wisdom or dex. That would have been great for me. That would have been awesome. Constitution
It's all
sucks.
roll the dice. I'm sorry.
I know.
If only
Why
I
did
could have
D&D
gathered-
Beyond catch on to your scheme and cheat for me?
What dice?
Wizards of the Coast.
That's true. There, D&D Beyond. It's never been easier to lose your stats. Oh, they're the treasure hoard dice set turns into a mimic if you roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
I wonder
If you roll a 20 with Themberchad, he comes on the screen.
That's awesome.
I didn't spend a while just rolling randomly to see it. Not at all. And then realize halfway through I could be rolling with advantage. No, that didn't happen. It's fine.
Why would that happen, right? I mean, I gotta delete
All right.
my inventory.
Lagwin, are you going to remain in the dark for the rest of our adventure? And I have to have 2 separate chat windows.
I mean, that would be funny of me to do that. You know what? For the hell of it, I'll take it, but I'll be like, yeah, all right, fine, and I'll grab it, and then I'll pop my other potion real quick, and I'll drink both this potion that she gave me and
Oh,
another
man.
healing potion.
Lagwin, what the fuck?
Oh, and it's already in your system. Okay.
Uh huh.
Oh no.
Here we go. I love it. This is.
Is one of us fast enough to grab the other one from him?
No one's strong enough to stop me.
I
I'm too
know.
strong.
On any other day, I'd kick your ass.
I mean, I could attack the bottle.
Please roll. Well, let's roll a d6 to see what stat goes down.
6, so.
So charisma.
Oh, I'm even uglier than before. Yeah. 7, baby. Let's go.
And we'll roll a d20 for even or odds.
Okay, let's do it. I love this. I'm excited to be a part of these shenanigans. 11.
That's odd. So we will roll on the potion mishap table. So roll a d100.
Yeah. 87. Give it to me.
Both potions work normally. Which is why I created my more fun table, because that's lame.
Let me heal.
So yeah, you chased it, but yeah. What was the other potion you drank?
It's the healing potion.
Oh, healing. Okay.
Let me heal up my psychic damage that I took though, because from my other potions.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. So she'll say, "Okay, are you feeling all right? I know that's a lot. The poison's rather dangerous, but do you understand that Kira and Sally killed
Oh no! Oh no!
Orcus?"
What?
Oh, I should have guessed.
Wait, I'm
Orcus.
sorry, they killed him?
Yes, Orcus
What?
has been dead for
But how
a
long?
very long time. Very long.
Like, what?
And you guys are getting like floods of memories back too with
Ugh.
this. So it is like, no, I do remember there was there was a big battle. And Kira and Sally and Orcus got in a fight of who was going to be the like god of necromancy. Kira and Sally won and killed him and took the rod of Orcus and shattered it apart.
What?
And part of that is your saber.
What?
Wow. That's wild.
I
Wait.
have the power.
Of Grayskull.
What?
Like,
apparently.
he
Right.
never-
Wait.
Quite
Being the god of
literally.
undeath, he never truly died and is coming back
God.
as Tenebris to
Ah.
seek revenge and be reborn. In a
You
way.
know what? Good for Kira and Sally. If those two had fought, I would not have put my money on her. So hats off.
You know, if we'd just gone through that black key, we could have just asked her ourselves, and it all would have been better. We should have just done that from the start.
Well, she
Well,
would
we
have been
don't
able to
know.
tell
Would
us.
have been able to know the answer to
She
the
would have just
question.
garble speaked at us. It would have been
Right.
embarrassing for
My
everyone.
gods.
Well, she's.
Well, but okay, so the god, the demon lord of wanting everything gone, everything, even themselves, now has the power to kill anything and everything.
Oh, that is bad, isn't it?
Maybe
That's
she should have just
terrible.
left. Maybe she should have just left him alone.
Do we know
He was
what
doing
happened
all
on
the bad
Camus?
things he was
Yeah.
doing, but he wasn't given god killing powers. And oh man, maybe she fucked it up. She should have just left him all alone.
Well,
I
can we just
guess.
assume that Orcus is probably heading for Kira and Sully?
I'm sure.
Like the
Probably.
Great Revenge kind of a jam. So should we go?
Lindell will pop in. No, you don't understand. He's not actually Orcus yet. He's still
Oh, he's
Tenebris.
working.
Tenebris
Right.
and
He
okay.
needs to rebuild his power, and in order to do that, he needs two things. One, his wand, the wand of Orcus, and two, his body, which I will direct you back to the window. You guys
Oh,
look
we
out
can
the
see
window,
out the window now.
What's it look like?
and up in the sky is a giant, dead, like ginormous carcass, like bloated body of a demon, like floating in the
Oh.
astral sea.
Oh, and that's what
Nasty.
the Modrons are looking for.
And you see Modrons climbing all around it.
Oh,
We
shit.
should go there, yes?
Yes, let's get that
Wait.
carpet.
Does this mean that... Did he kill the Modron god?
Oh, well, I thought we were all. On it.
Primus?
I thought we all knew that. Yes, pretty sure.
Well,
We
we didn't know for a
suspected.
fact.
It
Well,
was
He
an
may have
assumption.
maybe he just tricked him.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
he's dead. Remember, there
He's
was he
probably
left,
dead. He's
and there was a
probably dead.
shadow left behind everywhere he went to kill things.
He's likely dead.
Well, we don't know when this portal's gonna close, so should we,
Let's
maybe get the
go.
move
Well,
Well, it was
Hmm.
lovely meeting you. Is there anything else we need to know?
I don't know what you don't know, so enjoy.
Oh, I love this. This is.
Okay.
I don't know what we don't know, so I
No,
can't
I
help
hate
you.
this.
Oh, I think it's actually really
Right.
fun.
I feel like we should tell everyone. Well, they wouldn't understand if
Yeah,
we did.
we can't. We can't.
Fuck.
But you couldn't even tell Kira and Sully what happened because Kira
Yeah.
and Sully wouldn't know potentially.
Well,
Oh, well, no, Kira and Sally, she's the one who instigated. If he can't be remembered, he can't come back.
Wait, then why does he get to come back anyway? That didn't work, obviously.
Well, not every god is the smartest person in the world, so.
It should be a prerequisite.
Yeah.
right.
Uh,
Okay. So we need to destroy the Modrons that are on Orcus?
Destroy the body?
Destroy the body? Can
Is
we
that
do
even
that?
possible?
I don't know.
Uh,
I guess we could just make sure that there aren't. He needs the rest of the pieces of the wand, right?
Oh, we could call up Huron Sally and just be like, "Hey, finish what you started. You left your job half done."
She might not even know.
She might not.
Right.
And
even know.
Right.
he's plotting a thing because he's
Right.
going back to Neberis.
So we
Wait, where are
should-
the rest of the pieces of the wand? We have one. This is another Rod of Seven Parts situation, isn't it?
Oh shit! We're just in the same game.
Well, if the Modrons...
Well, I bet. I mean, we have many books dedicated to magical artifacts. If you're willing to stay, you can
Oh,
to,
do you have
research it
could
and
I,
perhaps
could I
find.
check one out to do a
No.
interlibrary loan?
Ooh. When will we get it back? The whole point is we kind of keep the library safe and
I
preserve all
understand.
knowledge. You know.
Well, here's the thing. If the Modron's already found the body, then does he know where it is?
We might. That's why I think time is kind of the essence here. We should
Right.
go and get this carpet and gear.
Or do we also
Okay,
want
do
to...
we go to the body or do we go to Kieran Sully?
If we... That's
Split
tricky.
the party.
No, because
That's
what
a
if...
terrible idea.
I mean, what if he's already there? Like, on his way there, and we're like, oh, we found the body. And then he's
Then-
like,
then-
boom, I'm here.
Then we'd have to try to fight him before he gets back into it, because if he gets back into it, he's just going to be more powerful.
Does
How are we going
anybody
to fight this thing?
silence him? Does anybody have silence? And they can't use the word.
Oh, that
Um,
is a good idea, actually. Didn't
I'm-
didn't
that's all
didn't
I
the
have.
final word have spell components that needed to be gathered? So might we be safe in assuming that he has not is not yet able to cast it?
But he did cast it.
You're
Right.
pretty sure he's already cast it. It's kind of like as he uses it, it's going to kill him more and more.
Mm,
Right.
He's got limited uses is kind
Yeah.
of what's happening. But
Oh yeah, because
probably
he,
that's
won't
what
he
he's
use
been
potentially
using
has
to-
used it already, and you know that there was when Lagwin had his like vision of the dark shadow kind of going from
Yeah,
the
he's
Modrons to Gehenna and stuff. He's used it in those locations.
that's
so.
what he's been using to kill gods, like the
Yeah.
Mind
Yeah.
Flayer god, and probably Primus.
Yeah, more than likely.
Primus rip.
Yeah.
Press F.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
F's in chat for Primus.
Uh-huh.
Chat.
Let's see. Well, I mean, do you think it's one of those, like, if we, like, cut off part of the body and, like, we abscond with that, it won't work because the body's not whole? Or is this like we need to obliterate the entire thing? Could we even do that?
Right.
Yeah,
I
can
don't
we?
think-
Let's ask this wizard lady. Is there any way we can destroy that god body?
I mean, maybe like they're
Quickly
pretty
with limited
valuable.
preparation.
But that's quite large. I don't know, and who knows if it wouldn't just reform.
Hmm,
You know, it's not
Right.
made of flesh and blood.
Right.
Could we
Okay.
bring
Kieran
it
Sully,
here?
I think. Oh.
Bring the body. If we go up there, can we come back? How does that work?
You might find it difficult. You're gonna have to need the tokens can help you find yourself back into the sea of
Uncertainty.
sea of uncertainty. Is that what I said? Yeah.
That is what you said, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm on the wrong one because I was looking up your how many things you had for that. So yeah, but you know that like is that thing is probably as large as the city. I'm not really sure how you would bring it up here.
I'm just trying to see if we could get it to a place that was outside of time. Perhaps you wouldn't be able to find it.
Right.
But I also don't want
can
to
we
bring
shrink
them
it?
here.
Can we put it in something?
not for another level.
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know if there's magics the likes of which we can do at this point that can. You know, it probably would have been great to wish.
Don't you do that. That is mean spirited.
I mean, it's not incorrect though.
I try so hard to be friends with you, Lagwin, and you just cut me down at every chance.
Are we talking about the same friendship?
Oh no! Don't start
We're
this. We have
closest friends, Lagwin.
we have a dead god to deal with. Both of you, stop it.
Sorry.
You guys can deal with your trauma and your issues later.
All right. Okay. So
Thank
we
you.
cannot do anything about the body, so we have to go to Kieran Sully.
Well, I mean, like I said, the Modrons are already there, which I don't know how fast information travels via the Modrons. And it's not like we're going to be able to kill all of the Modrons.
Right.
So that's probably out.
I'd also feel really bad killing all of them.
Well-
I mean, I'd have fun, but I'd feel really bad.
Looking
Go
up
back to
though,
their plane.
you see Modrons on it, not nearly the entire Modron army. Maybe
Okay.
some got lost traversing, not lost, but like either because
Stragglers.
Modrons pass away. That these are survivors, or maybe they're stragglers, or something else. Like you're
Could we
still
divert-
far away from this.
Right. Could we divert the path of the Modrons? We can't. We know that.
Well, if these are just stragglers and not the main force, perhaps there is something to removing them.
All right. I'm
Um,
all right with that. They'll just go back to their own plane of existence. Is that also bad, though?
Well,
Because I'll remember.
if it's a hive mind situation, which it seems like it is, perhaps there's nothing doing on that.
Jordan. If we destroy these, they will go back to their plane of existence, correct?
Modrons, when killed on another plane that is not Mechanist, return to Mechanist. Much like if you kill a demon, it goes back
Yeah.
to the abyss.
So killing them will just send them back, and they are a hive mind. We know that, right?
You don't know that.
We don't know that. Okay.
You actually specifically know that Modrons take orders from the person above them,
Hmm.
and then that Modron takes orders from above them. So when one Modron knows something, the whole unit doesn't necessarily know it.
Oh,
They
okay.
report up a structure.
Yeah.
So if these Modrons have not gone back to Mechanist to then tell him,
Yeah.
But if you kill them, it's not they're reforged in Mechanist, but it's kind of like Modron energy is reformed. You don't know if their knowledge is
Oh.
passed on or something.
Okay.
So-
Well, then maybe it's something to just dispatching all the Modrons that are there.
Just
But I
kill
will say,
all of
yeah,
them.
they're not a hive mind. Like,
Okay.
What about what's her name? The horrible stair walking centaur woman.
Yissa.
Yeah, no, I know her name, George.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But her whole thing was she wanted to find the body of the god because she wanted to harvest stuff from it.
Right.
Yes.
So in theory, would she know how to dismantle it, right? Because that's what she was going to
Potentially.
do.
She was a fan of. Yeah, I mean, and this is the big one.
Right.
It's the one she
we-
wanted.
We could contact her right now.
Right. And I trust her enough to have her own best interest in mind and keep the pieces and not
Right.
do them for. I mean, we have time for her doing nefarious things with them, is what I'm saying.
Well, my other side
it's
of it,
between-
well, if she wants these things. I mean, she needs the world to exist
Yes.
to do the things. So it's one of those
Exactly.
like, she's not just going to be like, oh well, let me give it back
you
to
go.
Orcus.
And then
Yes.
she becomes a problem. That's something we can deal with later.
That's
Right.
season 3 problems.
Yes,
All right.
I feel more confident in our ability to defeat her if she double crosses us than trying to defeat Orcus. So yeah.
Right. Okay. So the plan is fly up there. Just yes.
Should I make the call to tell her where it is?
I think we should take care of the Modrons first
Alright.
before we. Maybe on the way when we're flying up. I think we
Call
should
from the
go
road.
now. Is probably best.
Call her from the
Make the
car.
call on the flight.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
All right. Oh, let's go.
Well, it
Let's-
was
Well, thank you
lovely
for the
meeting you,
poison.
Lindell. Yes.
Yes. Well, take care, and
Wait. do
don't
you
be a
have-
stranger.
There's a way for us to get back. Yes. Just in case we want to come in the future.
Yes.
Something
You
about
have
tokens. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I. It's a specific magic item that
Ooh.
you can to get back.
Thank you for the entire party putting F's in the chat. I just noticed that.
You gotta come on. I gotta put an F in the chat for
Mm.
the being whose guards had us put on trial and almost destroyed.
Yeah.
When they
For-
were dead.
For a bolt.
Oh,
Right?
path tokens. Yes. So with a path token, you can use the token to find the path of the plane breaker, and then using some magic, it'll like pull you into it. So there's a lot of like, you gotta find the right alignment kind of a thing. So
Sure.
there's searching. It's not like an instantaneous thing, but yes. And she'll give you one, so you guys
Cool.
can try to make your way back here if you want.
All right. Get on that magic carpet ride.
I'm gonna take Darley by the hand and just be like, maybe someday, in some other time, it could have worked out between us. and then I'm gonna dramatically turn around and fly away.
I can show you. No. You fly up. It is like weird arcane turbulence and stuff as you guys are flying up through this, but you eventually break through the ceiling, and there's a little bit of a flip and like falling down, but your magic carpet catches you, which I believe is big enough for all of you. So you're probably good. And you guys start descending. Looking up, you can see the plane breaker, but not really. It's kind of this, it's weird out of phase kind of a thing. But you do see a giant, like red, big black wing, hoofed feet body floating in the astral sea. And there are probably a dozen Modrons, lower Modrons like the cubes and the spheres, that are kind of like at the side of it. Some of them are like rolling off and falling into the water and coming back up. But towards the head, kind of on the chest area of this bobbing corpse, god corpse or demon corpse, there's how many, like 8, 9, 10, 12 creatures, 10 of which are bullywugs, like frogs. They've got spears, and they're kind of just like looking around, all kind of different colors, but more on a black-red scale than brighter colors. And there is a humanoid man who is in a purple cloak, kind of doing some kind of a ritual is what it looks like.
Are we killing
is
all
what you
of them?
see.
Because I would love to attack first, because I can do something very nice when I have like time to prep to murder.
Sure. Let's go for the guy with the ritual spell. He seems the wizardly type.
Wonderful.
Uh,
Siren lays
if-
down on the carpet, takes out her sniper rifle, and lines up a shot.
Jordan, just for my reference, so we're on a
Mhm.
carpet. The
Mhm.
corpse, this is not floating in space, right? It's in some kind of
So-
shallow water.
Yes. So there is an ocean that you see all around you. You guys are in the astral sea or the astral plane. I like the 4th edition interpretation of the astral plane, that is actually just a sea, like an infinite sea, and there are islands that kind of bob around, and those are like the weird demiplanes. So this corpse is about like, it's floating on top of this sea. You would know as a wizard, probably in studying things like this, like you can breathe underneath the water. It's not really water. It's just kind of like a weird sub-level of the astral sea. And so, yeah, it's just a big kind of like half above water looking corpse. And then Modrons will climb up, they'll fall down, they're bobbing in it. They're also buoyant, and they kind of try to climb back. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure I was clear on the visual.
Yeah.
Can someone do an Arcana check just to see for 100% certainty this guy in the robe, if we can like clock what he is, like if he's from a.
Just shoot him.
I want to kill
Well,
him.
no,
but
just
that's
shoot him.
clear.
I was gonna say, if he's performing a ritual, I feel
On the
like
dead
you
body
gotta just-
of Orcus, you take him out now.
Yeah, you just
Alright.
take the shot before
Yeah.
we don't have
Okay.
time to open a book right now.
Yeah, no,
All
take
right.
take him down.
Well, I'll-
How far away are you when you take this shot?
My sniper crossbow is 100 and 400.
So do you
100.
400 and have disadvantage, or as close as 100 feet?
Um.
Have a regular shot.
Wait, do you have sharpshooter?
I
forget if you do.
That's a feat.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm
remember.
gonna get Vincent.
Oh, I do. Okay,
ready.
never mind. Yeah.
So 400.
So yeah, I can do it as far away as 400 feet.
Well, with sharpshooter,
You can
it
choose
should,
to
if you
take
have that
95
feat, it's already added into D&D Beyond. So I think
Oh,
normally you can shoot 60 or 50 feet with your crossbow.
Well, this is a heavy
well,
crossbow.
it was a
though.
special crossbow.
Oh, okay.
This is the one
Oh.
we made.
Okay, we'll say
So-
you're probably like, I would say 200 feet above the thing. So
Sure.
if you want to take a shot, you can do that.
Okay. Because I'm an assassin, I have the
And you're flying on Vincent. I got that.
Yeah,
next.
I have an
Oh,
assassinate.
I'm taking him out so that I can
Okay.
get off the carpet when I have a minute.
Yes.
And by a minute, I mean 6 seconds.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll at advantage because I have my assassinate.
Okay.
Let's go. All right. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So with this sniper crossbow, I have 40-10 plus dex on a crit. So just do that in D&D Beyond as well.
So this is an automatic crit?
Yes,
Because of the assassin thing?
Because of the assassinate, yeah.
Cool.
So that's plus my dex of 3, so 24 damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack. You had advantage on this, so you
I
sneak
did.
attack.
Oh, so I get my. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
And whatever
Dumb.
that is, double those dice too.
Yeah, hold on. That's my. I forgot. I got so excited. Sneak attack is 66, so
12d6.
I was like, that does seem kind of low. It's all right, Simon. I got it. Oh my god, that was so much. 39
Oh,
sneak attack
okay.
damage. The explosion of metal dice that just happened on my screen was very jarring.
60 damage, 63 damage.
Not too bad. Look, this is what I was made for. We just
yeah.
never do it.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Pen.
Is it not doing initiative? Wait.
I saw people roll, but I don't know if it's
Yeah,
tracking
did
your
it for
thing.
me.
Undo? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this.
D&D Beyond, what the hell? What is it called when they like throttle your internet? They're doing that, but for you with D&D Beyond.
Probably. If you would give me, well, usually I have like a, hey, do you want to roll all of this? Do you want to auto roll all of the initiatives? And I don't have that, so I thought that was kind of odd. Oh, let me restart the thing. Here we go. Auto roll initiative. Here we go. That's what I needed. Which I don't want to auto roll your initiative. I want to auto roll mine. Okay. Start. And he had that many hit points, I just remember, so.
Not a bad opening salvo.
Top of the round, Shifter.
It's me. I have my little onyx figurine. I take them out of the inner pocket of my paisley coat, and I whisper sweetly to him to turn him into a big gross fly so I can fly on my own.
Okay.
What do I see with my regular old eyes after this figure was shot? Like, are they reeling? Does their cloak fall back to reveal there's some sort of horrible mutant?
The cloak falls back to reveal that it is a man in a blue cloak. He has some like necklaces and stuff around him. He's carrying a dagger. And he has a bunch of jars and various vials and stuff, and he's kind of doing like some kind of alchemical thing that was interrupted by getting shot. Lots of damage.
Uh,
And then there are just a bunch of frogs around him. So
all those frogs. Yeah, so
they're
I'm
all
just
like,
gonna.
"Ah!" Like looking up. Like,
So Vincent and I shoot off. Is sort of heading around in a
okay.
going parallel to the figure.
How
But
high and far away are you trying to be?
I could only go 60 feet, I think. But I'm trying to stay higher up just to sort of the side of the action. I'll probably get in closer next round. But because getting Vincent turned into a fly is like my action, so
Okay.
I don't get too far or do anything else. Oh, actually, if anyone wants to get on the fly with me, let me know before I jump off.
Well, I just wanted to see what our carpet can do.
Oh yeah, let me know.
Because
The carpet can certainly do a lot.
there's 4 different. I forget what size we picked. There are 4 different size magic carpets.
You got the one that can at least have the 4 of you, I thought.
Okay, so there's that. I'm assuming that's either the 5x7 or the 6x9.
Let's go with the 5x7 because
right.
you don't need a 6x9 carpet. That's way too big.
All right, so that's 600. Yeah, so it's got a 40-foot speed. I don't know how we determine who's. Oh, it moves according to spoken directions.
That's fun.
Oh, you can speak the carpet's command word as an action to make it hover and fly. It moves according to your spoken directions, provided you're within 30 feet of it. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. So the bigger carpet has a speed of 30 feet, but can hold more.
Yeah.
And the smallest carpet can hold the least amount, but goes 80 feet.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that because I hate that it's just like, well, this is the better version, but that one, it's like, actually, they're all pretty good. You just have to.
Well, it even says it can carry actually twice the amount listed, but it moves at half speed.
Yeah. So I'll just say, like, which one did you want? Like,
Thoughts?
I don't know.
I think 5x7 is probably
They all
good.
seem balanced.
5x7?
Yeah,
Okay.
one.
Yeah, right? I think 5x7, good. Unless anybody thinks we should
Sure.
go down to 4x6.
In the pipes, 5x5.
All right. 5x7.
Okay. Up next is one of our frog people. He is going to do a stealth for a 10. And I should probably change my dice because I think they're going to make that lava noise every single time. Which is fun for the listeners. So he's going to run around. He's going to take out a crossbow and probably with disadvantage try to hit LB because you're very, very far away. But I rolled incredibly well. So that is a 19 to hit your AC, LB?
It sure does.
All right.
Oh, bastard.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I can. 14.
14 is a failure.
Is
So you're
this
gonna take-
fire poison?
This is poison.
I do have resistance against poison right now.
You
so-
don't have resistance on this poison because part of it... Oh, no, you do have resistance on this poison. You're good. So 11 damage from piercing, and then here's all the poison damage, which is 26.
Oof.
So half of 26.
Okay. I'll probably uncanny dodge this.
Can you...
11
I
and
don't think you can uncanny dodge the poison damage, but you can
No,
uncanny
but I
dodge
can-
the piercing
yeah.
damage. So 11.
Yes.
But-
Yes. All right. Got it.
Up next is our main guy. And he will make that is out of range.
Yeah, a lot of things are out of range. As a wizard,
Yeah.
looking at the distance we're at, and I'm like, damn it. But also, yay.
He's going to put his hands up and conjure it's a wall of force, and he's going to conjure a wall of force, like a big bubble around him and some of his
Ooh.
cronies. And then we have a whole bunch of bullywugs, but they can't reach anybody, so they're just going to get ready, and they will attack if somebody gets into range of them. And then Lagwin.
All right. Yeah, he's got the dome above him, so there's nothing I can really do to get to him at this point. So, I think I will. You know what? We're in setup phase. They're in setup phase. I think I'm going to take an action and cast haste on myself and activate the Sunblade as a bonus action. And then...
What are you doing with your carpet? What verbal direction are you giving it?
I'm going to use my hasted action to command it to fly 40 feet closer.
I don't think you have to use your hasted action. You can
just command it to do so?
Yeah, just command it. Like if you're on it, I think you can just command it. So
okay, so
like as if you were using your movement, but yeah,
it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so I will say I'm going to look at everybody else, and I'm just going to have it take us 40 feet closer towards this guy, kind of like downward. So now we're 160 feet away?
Sure.
If we said we were 200 before.
Yeah.
And then
if you want to get to like 120, you could. We could say that just because you were 200, but you guys have been falling while she fired and stuff. So
okay, all right.
Or do you want to be higher up? That's your option.
I think
120 is that magic number of I'm in range for certain things. So
yeah, well, he's got the wall of force. Well, let me ask you, how is it? It's domed over them, right? So it's not like there's like a side angle. So it's not like, and I know wall of force is almost nigh impenetrable. So,
well, not. I mean, Blackwood,
like,
do you have Dimension Door prepared?
I do.
Yeah, just teleport into it.
Teleport in.
Yeah, but I think I might save that. So we're gonna go with haste on this first turn, and then we've got the Sunblade activated. We've moved in. I'll stay at that 160 range just for now. That's okay. My move. I mean, I don't know what anybody else is gonna do, but
hey, quick question: telepathic bond. How long does that last?
An hour.
Do we still have that up?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's not concentration, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shifter's saying to everyone else, Wall of Force, amazing spell. I no longer dislike this person.
It's a little late.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there's nothing I can really do. Hasted action, dash, disengage, hide, use an object. Yeah, so I will I'll just hang. Yeah, I will lay down on the carpet.
Okay.
And hide if I'm able to, as my hasted action. As I'm like shivering with all of this movement, I'm like,
yeah, I was like all the magical force around you.
And I'll lay down and hide, or attempt to. I don't know. Here's my stealth check. Holy crap, that's a 26. I lay down on this carpet. Oh, wow. I hide behind LB. Just like, Actually, I don't know if I can. I'm a monster. I'm so strong right now. I'm juicing. It's a great day. Everything's good.
Fantastic day. Nyx, you are next.
Nyx is going to use her action to speak the command word for her cloak of flying, or wings of flying. Sorry. And
is the command word "caca"?
No,
I think that's cool
because it's bat wings.
Oh,
so it would be more like a high-pitched little screech.
Vengeance.
Death from above. No, I'm just kidding.
Where is she?
She just whispers, Batman, Mobile. And then with the bonus action, since that's my action, she's going to do the Mantle of Inspiration, and everybody will get, is it 5 or 6? I can never remember. Temporary hit points. It is, I'll get back to you. when I find it. In all of
Okay,
these things.
Siren, you're up.
All right. Are there any that I can see that have not gone in turn yet?
Yeah, there are 2 bullywugs that have not gone that are unfortunately on either side of the main guy under the bubble.
Okay. So, but there are still bollywogs that are outside of the bubble,
Correct.
but they have gone.
They have gone.
Okay, cool. Then
There are
I am
2
just
larger ones that are next to him, kind of protecting him. So
yes. Okay, I am going to line up a shot on one of the ones that I can see outside of the force bubble.
okay.
And I'm going to attack. Oh, that's a nat 20. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Okay, that is 68 points of damage. Can I round it up to 69?
Sure.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
There was a frog there, but I think there's not even enough like frog pulp like left. Just like he just exploded. So
she just like the crossbow again and like lines.
and are
up
you
another shot
also
and says,
on? Yeah. Are you also on the rug, the carpet?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still laying down and I just go, this is more like it. That's my
Everybody gets 5
action.
temp HP.
Thank
5.
you.
Thank you.
And I guess I'm already kind of in cover, right? Laying down. But
I mean, I think if they attack, they're probably going to hit the carpet and not
Yeah.
you guys because
That's
they can
true.
see the carpet. But if you're descending, like they're looking at just like a platform
Yeah.
coming down kind of thing. So.
I know a Batwoman flying off of the carpet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that. I'll use that's it. It's my action and bonus action.
Okay. One of the bullywugs starts doing one of those big frog croaks, like a big thing comes out of his chest. And he goes, sings a song. And this is called Roll Glog. And a bunch of bullywugs around him each get temporary hit points.
Mm.
Aw, they're so cute.
Aren't they great? And yeah, that is that one's turn. The other one can't seem to reach anyone because you guys are so up high in the sky. Which goes to the top of your round. Shifter.
Tell me, can I get within 60 feet of the wizard?
I would assume so if you want to. How fast is your fly?
60 feet.
Okay,
Fast.
yeah. So I think if you jumped off and you were like falling kind of a thing, jumping on your fly. If he goes 60 feet, you'd probably be within. Like if you were at 120, which I'm assuming, I think you could dive down to 60. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Then you're at 60 feet.
Then I get within 60 feet, and then I whip out my wand, my brand new wand, and I attempt to cast Dimensional Exile. While holding the wand, you spent an action to expend 2 charges. It had 7, so now it has 5. Actually, I'm sorry, I probably can't do this because you fire a beam.
Nothing
Never mind.
physical
I
can go
forgot it's a
through.
beam. I thought it was just a target, and then it affects them because it's not like banishment. It's not banishment. It's just like banishment.
Mhm.
In that case, I'll cast a different spell.
You don't have disintegrate, do you?
No.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I do have banishment though. Does banishment? Yeah, banishment doesn't have a beam. I won't use the wand. I'll just use banishment.
Okay.
Yeah, I use banishment. Target I can see within 50 feet makes a charisma saving throw, DC 18. And they are zonked into another plane of existence if they fail.
Oh man, okay.
All extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel. That's about it. Yeah. It's probably. I wonder if it was part of the balance design of Wall of Force that it's not opaque.
I think so.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Probably,
you could
yeah.
see them on the other side of the thing.
Mhm.
Whereas if you couldn't, then like can't target them.
Yeah, he's not going to be good at this. So that is a
He doesn't
10.
have high charisma.
Oh.
What's
The
that? Charisma? What's that?
this wizard. Okay. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, I'm gonna guess that he is.
Uh, yeah, because it's the
okay.
astral plane. Nobody's
Yeah.
here, so
Nobody, nobody's from here, really. It's
nobody's
like
really
Los
from
Angeles. He's banished with a faint popping noise, returning to his home plane.
okay.
So does that mean the Wall of Force also drops?
Yeah, because he was concentrating on it, so it's gone. So there you go.
Shifter says in everyone else's mind, "Don't worry, I've fixed everything. You can thank me later. I've solved the combat. Go kill
I'll
the frogs
thank you
for me."
now.
And that's the end of my turn.
Fabulous. Up next is a bullywug with a crossbow who will attack Shifter, because
Sure.
you made his guy go away.
I do have concentration on this spell to keep his guy gone. So
Oh, okay. What is
Yeah.
your passive perception?
my passive perception.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 for this guy to hide, but I thought I would check in case it's like a weird, like you have a 9.
Gosh, I forgot where on the character sheet that is.
Under
Oh wait,
saving.
passive perception. Yeah, I have a 10.
Okay, and this is a regular roll, so. All right.
That's crazy.
That is a 24 to hit you.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Oof.
And I need you take 10 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw
Ooh.
of 8.
All right.
Which is enough, right? Because you said it was 10 damage, and you need to get half. Or
Well, that was, I'm assuming, for poison.
Oh, that was for the poison
oh, sure.
that I'm going to apply to you. Yeah.
no.
So you take 10 damage plus 21 poison damage. So
Oof.
now you can make your concentration check for 31.
And half of 31 is what?
15.
So, yeah, DC, I guess 15. That's doable. You could do that.
Nope. A 6.
He pops back into existence?
It pops
Is that
back
how it
into
works?
existence. Yeah, but the spell is still down.
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah, the spell's down. There you go.
So I help.
Okay. His turn. He's upset. Oh, and this guy will try to hide again. Let's see if he can do that.
I do think it's funny that your passive perception is 10, which is what it is if you have nothing there. It's like 10
there's no
plus.
bonuses. Yeah.
Look at that bounded accuracy coming into play.
Mm.
Our friend will cast. Let me see what he does. He does. Okay, so we can make. Go ahead.
As soon as you say our friend will cast, I realize I am still within 60 feet, have a reaction, and have counterspell prepared.
Okay, cool. He's not actually casting a spell. He's using his like withering blast ability.
I see how it is, Jordan.
But
see how.
I will tell you if he's going to cast a spell because he has spells to cast like
Okay.
Force. So the first one is going to go after probably Shifter for sure. So we'll do that first. So
Sure.
18 to hit
18 hits.
for 20 necrotic damage.
Right.
And then his second attack will be on nobody's in range.
Yeah, wizard fight. I know how this works.
You guys suck. Can't cast that again. Okay. Well, sorry, Shifter, you're the only one in range, so he's gonna attack you again.
All right.
11 to hit.
That does not hit.
And the last one is an 18 to hit.
I will shield.
Okay. Then you do not take 15 damage.
Good. I don't want to take any more damage.
And then he will take out a bottle, shake it, throw it down, and all this purple cloud billows out around him. And he is now heavily obscured.
Jerk.
There's a 20-foot radius around him now of this miasma. Bullywugs can't do anything. They're running around like crazy trying to help, but they only have somebody made a bad encounter when they gave them not a lot of ranged weapons. Lagwin.
All right.
You're on a thing about 160 feet in the air.
Yeah, this guy's a jerk and he's not anticipating obfuscation. Jerk. All right, that changed my whole plan. Well, I'll blade sing as a bonus action. We'll start there. Exactly.
Every time I just imagine Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Every time. I don't know why. That's like one in my head.
That's we could say that that's what happens. I have to see everything. I have to see. God damn it! All right. So I know where he was when he dropped the miasma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roughly. To back this guy with things, but how are the bullywugs as far as like being grouped up and stuff?
There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullywugs. You probably see 3 of them out of the miasma because it's like a 20-foot radius. So there's like 3 or 4 that are kind of at the corner. The 2 larger ones, so that's 7, 8, 9. So the 2 larger ones are still in. They're also obscured because they're right next to him when he dropped that stuff. So
okay, so I guess I'll have the carpet move to such a way that we're like within like 120-ish feet of that, and then like looking at the corner of like where one of these bullywugs that I can see is. Actually no, that won't work. Damn. All right. I guess I'm gonna move this carpet closer. I'll go. What is it? We say it's 40 feet. That'll get us down to that's exactly the 120.
If you want to use an action, I think you could dash with it and do another 40. So.
Then I will do that with my hasted action, which will get us to 80 feet away.
80 feet. Yep.
Yeah, because basically I want to shoot a lightning bolt like through. My goal is to kind of go, but I feel like because I'm on an upward angle, it's probably just like a, you know what I mean, like a straight shot
it's gonna
down.
hit the ground, kind of a thing.
Yeah. You know what? What the hell? I'm gonna just aim to where he was, and I'm just gonna fire off a lightning bolt right to like where I saw that he was. Shot in the dark, literally.
So what's with the spell? Can you pick a point to shoot with lightning bolt?
It's a 120-foot line, so I'm just like having the line go to where he was. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so if there was anything in between us in the air, it may hit nothing. But I'm like, where I saw him when he disappeared, I'm like, that's my plane that I'm bisecting with this line of lightning. So it'll ultimately hit Orcus's body.
Right.
And then probably just terminate inside the fleshy bits of Orcus's body.
Okay.
If he's there or anybody happens to be in that area, it's a DC 17 dexterity saving throw or 25 lightning damage.
Okay.
I'm
gonna give myself advantage.
Yeah, sure.
16.
All right, that's a fail, so it's 25 points of lightning damage to whoever.
All right. Yeah. All right. Did some damage.
And
somebody got hit. You're not really sure what's happening though, because it's like, okay, here's some frog squeals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Since that was that's everything. So we're good.
Nyx, you're flying.
Hi, that's me. I'm gonna fly to. I can get to Shifter with my 60 feet of flying with my movement, with my wings, right?
Oh,
Sure. You
That
could
sounds
dash and go
like math.
120 feet if you want
Okay.
to.
No, I was just wanted to make sure I could bake it. Because I heard a lot of numbers being thrown their way for damage. So she's gonna get to where she can touch them and do a little cure wounds. Let's see how much you get back.
Oh, on
It's not gonna be
Shifter?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, on Shifter, yeah. So that's gonna be 13 back.
13.
Yeah, better than nothing. Then as my bonus action, I had it. I had a thing. I was gonna do my what's it called? Zealous presence. Yep, that's what it's called. Zealous presence. Once per long rest, as bonus action, you unleash a battle cry, and up to 10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you can hear that and gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of your next turn.
Ooh. I like it.
So,
Speaking of next turns, Siren, you have advantage on whatever roll you want to do.
Okie dokie. If I am trying to hit him, it would be at a disadvantage, correct?
Yes, because
Okay.
the main guy at least, the purple
Yeah.
robed guy.
On your at advantage because of the zealous presence.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a flat roll and see if I can hit him with my sniper.
Okay.
We'll see. Does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
All right. So that's 1d10 and 66.
I don't know if
No.
you get
No,
sneak
I
attack.
don't get. Yeah, I don't get sneak attack because I don't have advantage, and I
advantage,
don't
yeah.
have. Yeah. Oh, max damage 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
He hurt. He looks hurt, but you can't see him. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Sounded good.
I'm going to yell out, "It would be wise if you just gave up. We will kill you, obviously."
Duly noted. How far up are you now? 120 or you're 80 feet
80. 80.
up? Okay. All right. You're gonna see the two larger bullywugs. They're gonna run out of the miasma on either side, kind of separating out. And we'll go back to the top of the round, Shifter.
Oh, let's see. I am. I have so many options. Gosh, being a high level character, everyone, you just have so many things you can do.
so many
Uh,
things to read.
I'm going to do the thing that seems the most fun in the moment. I'm gonna be like, I want to be bigger, and I'm gonna cast polymorph on myself and become a giant ape, and then jump down onto the god corpse and just start killing bullywugs, I guess.
Okay. Are you going on the outside of the miasma, or are you trying to jump into it?
I'm going on the outside of it. I
Okay.
still want to be able to see. I'm just gonna try and pick out bullywugs, although I won't be able to attack them this round because I have to spend my action to cast the spell.
All right. You land.
big-
There are some bullywugs shaking in their pants.
My fur is
if they have pants.
paisley. I have paisley giant ape fur, and I'm a
Okay.
big, beautiful boy. That's my turn.
Yes. Fantastic. Seeing you drop down and looking so spooky, there is a frog assassin that jumps up and tries to hit you
Sure.
with a crossbow.
I'm very easy to hit.
15
15 hits.
for 9 plus, so 15 damage. And then you get to make a con save again for poison.
Advantage on your con save.
I also have much better con now that I'm a giant ape. Yeah, it's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, you succeed, so you take half damage of this. You'll take 11 poison damage.
There's a total of 26 damage.
Let's look. So it was
Yeah, 'cause it's
15 plus 11.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will. Oh, I have to roll for concentration.
That's
Mm.
true.
So, but I still get my ape con. Yeah, that's a 21.
Great. Let's see if this recharges. It does not. The miasma kind of dissipates for a little bit. And he will see. You're all so high in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Withering blast on the monkey. So 28 to hit.
Yeah.
20 damage.
Hold on one second. I need to calculate how many hit points I had from the last thing. All right, 131. Minus 28. Just 28?
20 damage.
Oh, 20 damage.
28 to hit.
28 hits,
damage.
20 damage. Rolling con, need a 10. Succeed.
Are you good for the next attack?
Yeah.
Okay, 12 to hit your AC.
Yes, that just hits. Apes have very low
That was the
AC.
noise. That was the noise from Ted. 25 damage.
Sure.
Ape AC.
Okay, and con needs to be 12? 13?
Yep, 12.
Success.
And last attack is a natural 1. Bwah, 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 bwah.
That won't hit. Even my ape C.
AC. Nice.
Oh, Ape C, inspiration, sir. Good job. He will kind of run behind one of his bullywugs, the larger one that kind of ran off. He'll chase him over there so that he's up next to that guy.
Oh, but we can see him now.
Yeah, because and it has dissipated. You can see him now.
Wow.
And the bullywugs, the only thing they can attack is you, ape boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
Oh God.
So
7 attacks? Okay.
well, because there's 7 bullywugs.
Mhm.
I
So,
got close
we're gonna-
to you, and then you left me. I came to take the damage, and you left.
Oh,
me.
it does. They each make 2 attacks, so we'll do this. So
14
one
shots
bites you,
coming
and
your
then
way.
one spears you. 17 and a 12, so both of those hit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 4 damage and this is funny.
4
5
damage.
So
I don't
4
think I
damage and
can-
5 damage, so 9.
Okay. Well, because I have to roll con saves for each of
Oh,
these.
each-
So that's just
each
gonna be
hit.
No, it's
annoying.
kind of crazy.
I mean, I can make most of these because they're really low damage. So success, success.
Okay, then
Yeah.
we'll do that. 15 and 16.
Just
Yeah,
like-
4 damage and 7 damage.
4 damage and 7 damage. I feel like I can't fail the 4 damage con saves unless I roll a nat 1.
well, they're all 10.
Even if you
right?
roll a 1, it's a save. Yeah. So they're all 10 though.
Yeah, 10 is the minimum.
Oh,
10 is the
that's the
base.
minimum. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's in some
Yep.
instances it's still succeedable, but
Mhm.
And 21 to hit you.
Yep. You don't even need to ask that one. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. But a 10 doesn't hit you, I assume.
No, it doesn't.
hey,
There we go. 4 damage. I've got what, 3 more of these here. Boom, boom. 13 and 11.
Does 11 hit?
11 hit your AC?
No.
Yeah, that's 2 misses.
5
out of the
damage.
14 attacks.
5 damage.
Well, they each get 2 attacks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. So here we go. And then I've got 2 more.
I haven't failed any con saves yet.
An 18 for 3 damage and a natural 20
Oh, uh-oh.
for.
I'm gonna spend this whole time healing Shifter.
Oh,
Well,
these are all going to self again. I want everyone to see it.
these are all, well, none of these count because they're just the giant ape form. So you're
Yeah,
good.
there's just the giant. I've just
Oh no,
became
yeah,
a
no, I
bag of
just
hit
meant
points.
like
Yeah, it's just giant
eventually.
ape.
Yeah, just eventually.
Can we?
So 6 damage for the critical hit, and then the very last bullywug will get some attacks on you. A 7 misses, and a 5 misses.
Okay.
So now it's Lagwood's turn.
Can we just talk about the visual of Shifter leaping off of Vincent, turning into a giant ape, and like, and then just like, just like.
So have you ever
feel
seen
like,
the
though-
MTV's The Max? Like, it was an animated cartoon. It was really cool. But he's like this big muscular guy, and he has these tiny little like nomming thing. I'll find a picture of it, but that's exactly what it reminds me of.
So I can see this gentleman,
Yep.
this wizard. So what I'm gonna do, from 80 feet up, is I'm going to send down a chain lightning at this gentleman. And who he's hiding? He's by a big bullywug. You said, right?
Yes.
And then how about other bullywugs within 30 feet of those two? The wizard and the big bullywug. How many are there?
Yeah. So wizard, big bullywug, and probably I want to say all of them ran up to ape boy.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the 2 of them, because the way I'm picturing it is we have our main guy and a bullywug, and then the other bullywug went in the opposite direction, and then all of those little ones ran up and started nomming on the ape.
Okay. So it would be. So yeah, I can target him, and then I have bolts that can jump out to any other creatures within 30 feet of that first target. So it sounds like it'll be him, the big bullywug, and the other guys are too far away, right?
Yeah. I'll give you like. Well, yeah.
I can only
think
hit
they're
a
more than 30
maximum.
feet away.
It's only a maximum of 4 people, including the main target. So I will have him then make a. Him and the big bullywug will both have to make dexterity saving throws as this chain lightning comes arcing down.
Okay. First one is a natural 1.
Okay, awesome. I love that.
And the big bullywug is another natural 1.
I love it.
Wow.
Here we go. Chain lightning. 57 damage to both of them.
Ooh. That is
Unlimited power. Just
yeah, you kill the bullywug. He's down for the count. So good job there.
Yeah.
But the other guy's still up. He's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, that was my action to cast the spell. I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna hang out.
Are you dipping down lower or no?
I'm well within range, and I'm well outside of counterspell, so I'm staying right where I'm at. So
Okay.
this is pro wizard combat here. Stay up this high. You know what? I will go up a little bit higher since I've got a sniper here. We can stay at. We'll go. You know what? We'll go up 40 feet. We're back at 120. We'll go right back up.
Nyx, you're up.
I've got a major decision here to make. And
What?
my decision
is
is whether or not to rage or whether to cast blindness / deafness on this guy and see if that works.
I mean, he looks really weak. Maybe you can just get that killing blow.
I mean, maybe, but I'd also have to get there. And if I didn't hit it, screw it, whatever. This is what she does. So she doesn't love the idea of going close to this man, but will anyway. I think I can get over there, fly, and we will bonus action rage, and then grab the woodcutter's axe from between her wings and try to just, as flying down, smash this man.
Okay.
And
Make an attack.
see what happens. Does a 20, that's a 25 hit.
25 does hit. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that is going to be 16 plus my radiant damage, which I have to get dice out for. Is 8. So 8 radiant damage and 16 slashing.
Okay. The radiant damage is halved, but he had 4 hit points. You got him. But he is a cultist of Orcus. So he actually rolled a 17 on his con check, so he's down to 1 HP instead of 0. So you hit him hard, he lands on the ground, and then he looks like he stands back up like, I'm not quite gone. Anything
Not
else?
dead
That's me.
yet.
Do you have other attacks or no?
Oh man, I guess yeah, I do. You're right. I get to hit him again. I was like, oh, okay, he gets back up. I was like, oh, is there something epic that's about to happen? No, I'll roll to hit him again. Oh, that's a nat
Okay.
1 for an 11.
Yeah, that will fail.
And yeah, that's a
so.
definite fail. So whoops, she did not expect him to get back up. That's after she they stay down.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 4.
All right. So purple smoke comes billowing out, and you take 16 poison damage.
Okay.
From under his robes or something. It's really gross. So anyway.
That's disgusting. You should use deodorant.
He's going to jump behind the corpse of his fallen comrade and go prone, I guess. Siren, what's up? You're up.
And I will use the telepathic bond to talk to you, Siren, and be like, do you think you can kill him?
I'm right here.
You're right next to each other on the carpet.
Yeah.
I could give it a shot. I mean, he's not that obscured.
You think? And I'll just say, do you think you can get us with this carpet? Get us within 60 feet of him before you do it?
I don't know how I don't know how this works well enough, but I suppose I could if I use my bonus action to dash. Can I do that? I don't even know what I can do.
That's what I was hoping for, because
Yeah.
that's part of cunning action.
Sure, yeah.
So
Cunning action, yeah.
if you can you bonus action dash while on a mount? Like with a...
I don't know.
I mean, you just got this rug. I'm a little hesitant.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. I don't usually use magic items like that, but I could definitely try to kill him.
Fair enough.
What would you prefer?
If you want to make an Arcana check to see if you can push this with your bonus action dash, you can.
Yeah. 13.
No. So you're like, giddy up, and it's just not working out this time. So
no worries.
No, I don't think so. All right. Then I will just shoot him. Why not?
Okay.
So he is still within 5 feet of Nyx, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My cat is
I
very
heard
upset,
that.
apparently.
I heard that, yeah.
And has he
Meows
actually gone?
so loud.
Has he actually gone prone?
Yeah, he went prone.
Okay. I ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
This is neither half cover or 3/4.
It's just disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay. Well, let's give it a go. I will roll at disadvantage. Roll. Oh, I rolled a 20 and a 2.
Damn.
That's literally that's so bad.
I know.
11 does not hit. No.
Ooh, all right. Hold on. Maybe I'm gonna use my not second wind, the other one, the action surge to do it again. I think the wind was in my. Oh, sorry, that's one. 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
The wind was in my eye. My apologies. All right. So, because he's still within 5 feet, I still get my sneak attack, right?
No.
You don't get sneak attack with disadvantage. You have to have
because
it.
you have
But he
disadvantage.
literally has 1 hit point. So how do you want to?
Oh, that's true. That's true. The first shot goes a little wide. It sticks in his friend's body, and she rubs her eye for a second, lines it up, and hopefully hits him right in the throat.
He's down, bleeding out on this dead body. The bullywugs are like, "Rah!" and a lot of them scatter. Probably get a couple of them swiping back and forth. That assassin bullywug has hidden again, and you're not really sure where he went. But we'll end the combat.
I have a 21 passive perception.
Well, there you go. It's kind of weird. I wonder what happened.
Wait,
but we'll call it. Go ahead.
Hold on. Can we do one last thing I just thought of?
Okay.
Lagwin, can you reach into your bag and get a banana and throw it to me, please?
Yeah, I feel like I have to. That's a requirement, right?
Because all the bullywugs are scattering. They just grab that banana. Give you a thumbs up.
Yeah. Nice.
Fantastic. You guys are silly. You're now standing on the body of a dead demon lord from ages past. Pretty crazy stuff. But that is our game, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week to see what happens to our very. I keep looking this way because that's where my camera usually is. I'm like, oh,
It's over here now. Yeah.
It's over here now. But let's go around and say hi to our players before we bounce out. We'll start with LB.
Hi, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters and the Twitches. Or if you'd like, you could check out Hack Recklessly on Patreon, where we upload 2 videos a month and sometimes some fun photos, sometimes some stat blocks, or some fun stuff like that. Otherwise, you can find me today's Thursday. You can find me tomorrow at LB Hackemup, where we're playing through Resident Evil 4, the remake. Lauren is playing through that. We're having a good time learning some Spanish phrases, as well as some facts about about ourselves and the game.
Leon.
That's a reference that I don't know. Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth on Twitter. That's where you can find my streaming schedule. I play it's back to D&D 3 times a week on the internet with my friends. I'm on LB's channel on Sundays. I'm here on Thursdays, and I'm on twitch.tv/game nights on Saturday mornings. All playing D&D 5e fun things. And my streaming schedule is on my Twitter if you want to check that out. That's me.
Lex.
You can find me on Twitter at Dank Dungeons. There's a link there that goes to my link tree that has links to all the things that I do, such as writing games, writing soundtracks, writing supplements, all sorts of fun RPG stuff. You can also catch me this Saturday on twitch.tv/indoor adventures. Right? It's not adventurer, it's adventures.
Adventures,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where I will be running Ghostbusters. Ted's playing in it. It's fun. We're getting into the home stretch. Things are escalating.
It's real good.
And my name is Jordan with Silent PH in the middle, and I've got so many books that came in the mail. I have this Carcass Crawler zine, and I got this Black Sword hack that I got to read through that I'm very excited about. And I got all this like DCC Dying Earth stuff to go read through. It has been a very good RPG day here at the Silent household. So subscribe to my second channel, The Jocular Junction, and we will, I'm going to be doing lots of reviews of all these things as soon as I find some time. And if you like my main channel, I just made a video today. Yesterday. That was, Easter eggs that I found in the D&D movie that I thought were cool, that I tried to find more obscure ones than some of the other people were finding, but I don't know if I did very well. So go check it out and watch that. Last but not least, Mr. Ted, Mr. Nerd Immersion, thank you for hosting us on your channel, and I hope you guys had a good time.
Oh, always have a good time in this game. That's all I have to say about that. It's a great game. I run Nerd Immersion. That's this channel. If you know, you probably know because you're here. But yeah, I put out all sorts of videos, even though it's funny. It was brought up at the Content Creator Summit. If you don't make a video for a week, people probably start worrying about you. and the amount of comments that have been like, did WotC put out a gag order? Why hasn't he made a video on the summit yet? Is there an embargo or an
Well, you're
NDA?
known for making videos like really fast.
Yeah,
too, so.
it's been a lot of. I mean, like I said, I've made this video. About
I had
this.
patrons check on me once. They're like, "Is Jordan okay?" Like, and I was like, "No, I'm just busy, guys. It just happens. I'm sorry."
Yeah, I definitely have made this video probably 7 or 8 times now at this point. I made another version of it again today, and it's like, I don't like it. It's not good enough. And because I'm me, I only do things in one take. So if it doesn't go, I toss the whole thing out and start fresh. Because that's how we do it. That's how we do it here at Nerd Immersion. It's one take or no take. So,
One take or trash.
Yeah, 100%. When realistically, the amount of times that I've re-recorded it, I would have saved time in just editing what I did have. But either way, we won't go there. But anyway, yeah, be sure to keep an eye on the channel. There's a bunch of awesome RPG-related stuff coming out. I still have this big stack of books and RPG starter sets. Even though I already have it, I picked up this one because I saw it at Target, which was the Avatar starter set, because there's a starter set for it too, aside from just the books. And also, this includes all the digital tools on Demiplane, or at least 50% off the digital tools, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it was on the shelf at Target, which was pretty neat. So anyway, we'll be back next week, and there'll be more awesome, ridiculous banana shenanigans. Bananigans, if you will. I'm sorry. We'll see you next time.
Minus inspiration for you, sir.
Yeah, -1. Fair enough. Good night, everyone.